Gaffer, into the last 4 of the Vertu Trophy. You must be pleased with that.
More than pleased. Extremely proud of the players tonight. I thought they were magnificent. It was such a tough match physically. The bombardment that came our way into our final third, it took us 10-15 minutes to get to grips with it. A lot of free kicks going against us in the first half. Very frustrating half for us, but the lads stuck at it, stayed disciplined, stayed focused, and then when we got into half time, we just reminded the players that we have to keep standing up for that, but then we have to play our game, and some of the football in the second half was magnificent, and we deserved to win the game. We were the better team, I felt, against a very good team that were determined to win it as well. So we're delighted to go through to the semi-finals. It was a brilliant performance of everything needed to win a game of football.
And to play like that against a very strong League One side as well, they didn't rest players, no. And to perform like that in that environment would be really pleasing as well. Yeah,
that's the thing. I think we've done exceptionally well over the last 2 seasons against League One opposition, certainly away from home. When we think about the games we've won, and we knew this would be as tough, if not tougher, because like you say, it's their first choice team, and you could see that how much their players put into that game as well. So it was both teams determined to win tonight, because the prize is there for everybody, and but the players never disappoint me. Listen, if it don't go away like it did last Saturday, but they're still going right to the end on Saturday, and that flows into tonight's performance, and that's what we have to be. We have to be a resilient team, a group that's together. And you saw the players that have come into the team. Ron playing his first game, magnificent. Jamie coming back into the team, Clark. So they're all together. The players that cup tied tonight, they're in the changing room before the game, after the game, and then the fans who were brilliant again tonight.
You talk about the reaction from Saturday. It was another away game to put that record right potentially, and the response that the players carried. They really did carry on at the end of the game Saturday on tonight, didn't they?
They did, and it's that consistency of competing at the highest level, and I felt we did that on Saturday, but we just the wrong end of a fine margin, and then we took it on to tonight. I thought we were on the right end of the scoreline. Fine margins. I thought we had the better opportunities. I thought we were the most incisive, but we had to stand up to a lot of balls into our box, and every single player that competed tonight was at the top level, and showing that they care about the results, showing that they care about their teammates, and we've got to continue out into Saturday, and obviously all the other challenges that are going to come our way.
You mentioned a bit earlier about players like Jamie, Neil, who maybe not been around the squad or in the squad on a match day. The way they came in and just carried on like they've never been out was really pleasing to see that mentality. Yeah, it's been difficult from Burner, especially. I spoke to Burner a couple of weeks ago as well about the challenge that he faces. There's players that have come in since the start of the season, and we feel we have a really strong squad. So, but there's not. I love the character and personality of this group of players. They're together, they go on there, no one wants to let each other down, so there's no, Burner, Jamie, Clark, no one's thinking of their own situation. They're thinking, I'm part of this team and I want to help them. I want to help each other win the game, and that's what you saw. So I'm so pleased for those guys, because I know how frustrating it is to not be involved in a starting 11 or on the bench. But that's where we have to be if we want to be the squad that can maintain a challenge over 10 months. And when they get their opportunity, they play like that. They're just closer to the action next time. So there's some hard decisions for me to make going into the game Saturday. But I'm glad I'm in this position, because I've got 20 odd players all together competing at the highest quality. So it's great to see. Talk about the squad there, the way the players that came with the squad who weren't in the matchday squad, the likes of Lewis Bourne as well from the youth team. That kind of tight-knit group must be really pleasing to see. Andy Cook was watching at home as well, I know. So that just sums up this group, doesn't it, really? It does,
and it takes a bit of time to sort of get that momentum with the players and that togetherness, and because football's very volatile, as in players coming and going and stuff. But I think we've built up a good group. I think the players that have come in have bought into what we're about. We tell them about what it's like straight away, and they have to commit to it, or they get egged out. That's it. So that's what it is. It's a real tight group. Everyone's welcome to join in, but you have to work for it. You have to work for your teammates. You have to compete every day. And you have to be a good pro and respect each other, and that's what we've got. So we have to take that into the game on Saturday. It was great for Lewis has trained with us off and on. Lewis Boney in his training performance yesterday, I felt he deserved to come with us tonight and be around the group, because like I say, the door is open for anyone who wants to show the right attributes.
We saw the right attributes there, that commitment from the side where decisions might not have gone our way, but they kept going and got a penalty in the end, and that ultimately won the game. Yeah,
look, there was two opportunities. I felt we should have had a penalty before in that half. And we're trying to just stay focused on and keeping our discipline, telling our players not to get involved with the officials if they can. I know how frustrating it is, and Hull's the world's worst, but it just takes you, it distracts you from your job in hand, and they kept going, and we deservedly got the third one. It was a stonewall penalty, and expertly taken by Richie, really cool under pressure, and it was a great pen.
Just over 1,100 fans there as well tonight. They were brilliant throughout, weren't
they? Yeah, I was walking in with one of their stewards before the game, and we were speaking about what expecting. He said, "Well, you guys are bringing 1,100 here tonight, as many as us." So I knew, before even coming out of the tunnel, that we were hearing good numbers, and we have to respect that. And I think the supporters are seeing a team that cares about them, but because we know the supporters care about the club, and it's great. I love just witnessing those sort of that interaction at the end of the game between the team and the fans. It's all the hard work that goes into it that makes it worthwhile.
We are one win away from Wembley now, but we've probably put to one side for Saturday. Another big game at home.
Yeah, it has to be. Look, we keep the focus on the next game only. That's what we always try to do. We've got a massive game on Saturday against local rivals, and obviously the league is where our real ambitions lie. But listen, that opportunity to win a cup final at Wembley is there in touching distance, but there's other teams and big teams and good teams that stand in our way, so we just have to take on the challenge when it comes around. But Saturday is the most important thing now for us.